now ebintu ebitu kwebintu yehai ugatwengi to imitate abatata wetu
yes
ababa uti time yeah ni kado tukakaluse ko batata baba uti time inyanga nendinye yelumbi bumulire mu chilumbi bwite tuketwa na iriminya to ivo bakachikola eba witechi eba wite they were in the control of their life. They were in the control of the factors that sustain their lives.
Speaking of obuchikama sache yeah tukanzilika langa kubaba kikala obo mezi gwetu sibuli design
so design kasi mu situation yeyo kasi twangatoka nayo because yesa wenu if you look at the Kasese town abayusi abalemu itwekere bakabambo iyo so amana eri kushukuru kwesha bya ukalema it was as if erema ni punishment muna birwanga nacho birongwa nyakere me ikitake kitu cyayi
akayombana yafunge
very expensive akitona munda matoka ukushebya mulimi ukende banda no mwa byala because that means I will have land but today land ke bana yo hai ihike ikasuko million ya very very
no mwacharo
now abantu babaka indibe yenyo bwabu ibaenda mwaleje irenga yitrika netu mwanzero yamu kinyana budi shango koshokotala bwe kinyana budi nyumba kinyana budi kisiringa munane esewu akonesha bamuhabure tatrawo mwahamba kisuyiche nani watu na hawa uha ana budi shambo ana budi bekosa ana budi ba neighbors who care the neighbors don't care
subikala
the neighbor kasinya akati nengo kolumya sinya somberayo nomukaliwo unanyatakayo ya anyataka bemba bya engo kwere yasiyaho numwana wo cyaleta nabwo gwasaya muri banyaka nyoso sanga no muri banyakitabu nyoso muri banyagwere so muri hayi now you can see that kind of life siri ku ha ubutuku gamuna route ukende spending a much time on leisure ayawo now eleje munabiri kandi bya na beka ulawo eringiro ngachibanda
utu wetu
awesha kuruba kaja hamba engoma yaba nalabamba neba watsai neba hotel there so it means entertainment irungu byala byabo ebyalya irungu byala byabo medicine irungu byala byabo you can imagine such a kind of situation where you are responsible for your own life. That's why they not even die very quickly like we are dying today. A life irungu byala byabo ewe life yawo irungu byala banene kandi utata betu waso ndi surviving if you don't pay money at the hospital they will not it is consultation first
mnyanga wana mwetu kani
consultant fee kwa sababu kalangira hawe maberama na ile not see doctor or they just give you some first aid unumugenda and maybe you go and die bakuyivingako the church itself is money if you don't have money you are not a worshiper. They want the money. Money for what? We don't know. Because I don't think God needs money. Like, if you say God wants something from me, then he's a bit smaller than I think, or than we imagine. If he's Almighty, if my goats belong to him, if my pigs belong to him, why should I take him a pig? And for what? For eating? Does he eat? I think God cannot eat. Okay, does he have life? Those are no issues. Does God have life so that God's life needs sustenance? Again, it's a problem that we have in Uganda or in Africa. We don't construct society. Our society is to whom to make concern Yamagendri, Yamagendri, over Yayir. Society is constructed, future is constructed. We don't have that. We don't have where Kasese will be in 50 years.
So to by chance.
Yeah, by chance. And even ask many people. People come from their beds who know what they're going to do.
Utuba munabira ukibyo gacu tukelange ngo kiro cyamaenda
atukulange kiro cyamaenda
obuchiriro kucyurye bwa wende tukanza erilwa okubu like obumezi bwa basokuru bwa byabotya kundia ini anaute buli chindi takaneriyewe bitukeba birushoko mu bumezi obonde obukatu tukweringira planning
Actually, we have to be like Canadians. In Canada, if you don't have panda there, you won't survive. Yeah. So kama mimi note pande bisatwe akaluku kinyesura kiri hivi emwatoke surviving.
Kesa ikabi by the way.
In Kasese here. We are living in the past. But when we are in the present, and the present siri tukiriraye at any one time tukahumulikana. And but we still have resources.
Sichine
very many. Ngeland. People think that we don't have, we have land. Womandoka tamama bitu hivi evidence kule na bana.
Ababe distributor mutauni.
Bakina mutauni bakina hune damu batia. But I know at one time they will exploit.
Kese bayo tusomeshende utolo ruwesi yitaka waendo mutauni.
Nuwa munere vidu. Even wherever there was a production.
Habakaza.
The capital is discouraged. Itwenge vile uru eringe rumo issue of production. Kuko ngisha butale the was an iron mine. They came and mubasha bama dispersing ayu bama wambo ni ba nani ambo ni ba evil worshippers. Nembundu mwese butale. After that bamisa ba hirakenis. Then the knowledge of iron smelting ended there.
Yama so tuka smelting bintu angamotrumu
ibyo mihamba nachi ibyo bakabikola bakabuse butali eba bitu ala kwizingeleke kule enangeria nanka emweya nyakazinga hantu wa diskatu okabakora ko smelting even when it was trade nkumusha family se bamuhisa ukubika mabao
cyane kana menanga yini asa
ni ukaende butali wende yamabu nari watolera umuhisa nyirushe mwebyuma neri nyako half nenye siala na half no kando watashire ubi mirigwa abantu and the families bamwihisi tonight dotted around this mountain but robo has
wavere adawo taya ulumhamba omukasend
it come from China
made in China.
And why is it that sasa hono wa mashangano muhamba or locally made here we associate it with Saturn. Kandi Chinese enya numukole benu ise even Jesus Christ kaitwa be wall if when we sitting with Saturn niche that one is what I would call ignorance of highest order.
Ndeche waven mama wende buholo bwakere ndeche waven
chichuwene so ibintu babereta ba capitalists ba colonialists. What is Africa? Call it Saturn. Paint Saturn black. It's a dark Sunday. It's a black whatever. Let's be black and black and black and black until black hates itself. If someone is coming from London, we think he's very big, even if he's very poor.
Munalangira abantu bakabwabo habiri bi experience yeri tuhira was experiencing area to mabisandu. It is good for your body. Abasungu bakaji promoting betu ke nyuma itumba baketu no muri to mabisandu bamatoburambo nebuna kwa nisubi
because they wanted to sell shoes.
Betesa hanu kebwe wabo bakahula abatajira ba millionaire you sign up to come and experience grounding. It is good for your nervous system.
Actually, you can see ngekasese ishimedishie mashakola big roads. But in what they call now developed countries, they are reducing on the roads. Nilibakanyesha walkways because they want the cities that walk. Now kasese we make very big roads now and we are very happy. But we're just they will again say we are backward. Because now unganachire bya look at the town of Kasese. Imbula kabe yikawa isapoda ingiro matita. Nero sa unekitaka cyushi umabichukola mwalibu.
Mwa cement.
When the rain comes, where will the water go? Now, when it shines, what will absorb the heat? So time will come, like I said, when we tukasha vitu solo moto ni Kasese. Wasanga no kwanza eriekele muhocha.
Muhocha kai ko betwa kwena.
Kwe muhocha no kwati kundi kulire yeyifuki. Kanda nunu wana lita aho.
keba kuchiona mabwa watu bakatwesaya baba katwesaya cherepona unesinde shamotoka bali kwanzirisi yawo shamawutisi ambusisiri clean esa ndo bakapromotinga kesha masanyerezi dukitwa biri komushe bwo twabiri sianza twabiri situnga
so we remain in market we remain actually I think what they are trying to get off Africa is that thing called the thinking, innovation and thinking. Even you have to see
because they know that power is cheaper than accessibility from amahetsa kwenda tunavotyawo chikatwanguhera kukira erendo mumauti so looking at we can easily check the vehicles and arubisi batwara mo
kandi vakata globalization
and
when it is not a globalization yawo not a position you ever kutikiremo you are not part of them. No, you are not part of them. You okay, you are the global market. For you are called the global market.
Yes.
Because you can imagine if Africa is the source of natural resources. Why carry those resources and then go and process them in America? Why don't you bring the factory and put it where there is the resource so that you avoid the transport? Manufactured goods. No, they want those jobs in their places.
So you
rather take the raw material, employ people at the raw material level, then the manufacturing. And the manufacturing has more jobs than just extraction. So these capitalists, if they are constructing their future, if they are constructing their society, for us is to whom it may concern.
Habo kisahara hata je mwembembeji owakalangire chitu kalangire chitu batu banu tuchihu like habo chichiri chitabya
Africa you know the systems which were interrupted now you can't just say they were interrupted which are consistently interrupted from colonialism up to now. The design is the same. A capitalist.
Yes.
A design in Africa must feed the rest of the world, minus Africa, getting much value.
Yes.
So Africa is developing. Most of the people we think we are putting in power. I have to say this. Are people who don't have qualities of leadership. Kandi aba capitalists bakasikuerelangira a person who has no good qualities of leadership or you never kasposaringa
kuzinela bamukaida esende
never kateke mbere
akwenene echiwe bwire utineri nerende mbere nali nesende
so never kateke mbere eva mufandinga we are open to media and what have you, because they know in you I can serving. There are people naturally who want a lot of things. So there are people who can easily be black-minded, sort of, or brainwashed. It is across Africa. Europe, America looks at Africa as one country. They don't look at it as, for say, the Republic of Tanzania. It's one thing. And the policy, the policy of Europe and the policy of USA to Africa is just like, you find there is someone who is responsible for African affairs. In Uganda, we don't have someone who is responsible for European affairs. We can't invite a president of USA to come to Africa. He can invite all the presidents of Africa. Now you can imagine if someone can invite all of you to a party in his sitting room. You are just small people. He's looking at you as one nation, as one block.
Akaka saneno akana lya Addis Ababa. Ke ini yali akole program.
Iyo kabinya loko tourism. No. Why? We cannot go Trump
such a
to discuss what? Now, you ukabuka Somalia, inanga bwana ukwema tamangi GDP. A country like USA. It's I think a ministry ingabi wuti spending more money than the GDP of Uganda. That's just one ministry, and not a powerful ministry. I think a ministry of defense, USA, yangana expenditure yayo covering a whole of African GDP.
America has the highest.
Such a big man now already. He's big because he has the money. And you call him. And why is he big? Because he's able to exploit the resources without paying. America was built on zero cost labor called slave. Let me ask you a question. If they give you 200 men today to work for you without payment, can you fail to get a car in 2 years? 200 men, even if I begin hiring them. What's the word here? Yes, these are my 200 men. And this system continues for 200, 300 or 400 years. Why we have reached when you have free labor? Labor is one of the most factors of production. Now you have them. Now on top of that, you go and get the raw materials at zero cost. Like they came and took over. And it's still continuing. Clement has been sold. Has anybody known how much?
Okay, William.
So even the president himself shouted in the guts in Uganda at a calendar year 2025. I've got a good investor. He has given us $2 million. We've sold it. And these $2 million will compensate but we shall also construct a good hospital in Masaka. From that money, Ugandans, your money from Kilembe, you have constructed a very nice regional referral hospital to a level of India. Now you not go to India. So, excuse me, I've sold your copper. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. But everybody is quiet. So where has the money gone? To whom it may concern. Parliament does not ask. What they call it classified. Classified information that's not liquid. How can you sell a public property?
A public property.
And the money becomes classified information. The selling is public, but what you receive is private. So in such a disorganized way, people cannot ask for accountability on so many things. And why? Because the information we get, actually what you think you get as information is not information. It's just, I can call it rubbish. So, it's not what's important for you.
So which do you capital.
Police, they are a product. They have been taught there. They have been trained there. If you have not gone to Sandhurst, you are not a soldier. You are not an army officer. And Sandhurst is not there to train for Africa. It trains for whoever owns it.
Say product, I see interests here.
This police you have here is a British police. The rules, they are what? I think you know until recently when the uniform was being shipped in from Britain. So you don't have police in Uganda. This police here is here to protect the British interest.
So obo yangabere police eyiro muitwe yangabere police kutwabya homo society ngokutwatu kalendane kutwabya omwe ekimumu alwa
now the police now you develop your culture to suit your modern conditions. That's why they say culture is dynamic. But where you keep importing a culture, including importing God, no God in Africa here is imported from Israel.
Kaya Israel never sabasa na ibuba chinikire mo Old Testament. In fact ingamolwa hanu je mu Anglican nga in Israel. So if kendrelu
and because the Israelis know that the New Testament was written by Paul,
a
Roman spy. And Paul came and distorted everything. Actually, when you New Testament, you become a Christian. But in the Old Testament, you remove the rich cultures of the Jews. That's why a Jew, a Jew, the same amount. because it is in the Old Testament. But to anybody else, he can charge anything. And that's why Jews are rich. Because they can get the money at no interest. And they lend it at whatever they want. And that is religion. But it's religion which is now driving commerce. Which is now driving the economy. For us here, our religion does not drive our economy. Why? It is important. Si very way. Tugabire tunauta ugo not chabojo omrakana bya musabuli.
Yes.
Kama musabuli they are saying you are a savior. Please no ngutiri nali mukwalere uli korerere wana na bandu ibali mu problems iwe bakukoma musabuli musambo it is your role resabula abantu abalinga.
Yes.
Kuti mutu mundu musabuli and that is Satan. How the Satan again become a savior? Is it a problem of language? I don't understand. So, but see, behind there are people pulling those ropes, making sure Uganda cannot have a good president, and Uganda cannot have a good president. No.
Africa wide away.
And I'm bringing Uganda as an example. You can never have a good president because there is someone controlling that position for himself.
No kuanga bya mugezi utu wahundu kuwa abasosa chite kisuwe
They ask questions. They ask Bobi Wine, what will you do to the soldiers? Actually, it was basically they asked, you become a president, what will you do to the soldiers, Ugandan soldiers in Somalia? And the basically I think as I did wrong, that would bring them back. America shook it off. Europe shook it off from him. And then that's how he failed. Because the soldiers who are in Somalia are there to protect America's interests. Not you, what interest do
Ugandans have?
Apart from saying Somalians are our brothers.
My brothers make it to I send the ship. I send the sky is here.
Why should America fund a Ugandan soldier on the sale of Somalia? You think America has money to waste?
To waste what?
No. All their money is in investment. Whether it is in the war, whether they are shipping guns and what is Ukraine, as an investment, they will rehabilitate Ukraine, and Ukraine will remain on its knees for hundreds and hundreds of years. They will sign contracts that nobody will ever unassign. Yes. Some of the minerals, Ukraine, and the values on the treasury, what they will be kept in American banks.
Designing a society,
yeah, they are designing a society. They are designing for themselves. At this moment, they are already looking at 100 years.
It's about it now.
But for us here, you don't even know what you will do 3 hours from now. Which means you don't have where you are moving. Trouble one.
Chachikarekana mbembeli abantu abanene iba nabakolesha decision esemyaka eshatenderi yakuhaji.
No, like in Uganda our planning is a 5-year cycle. It's an election cycle. So someone is not planning for 20 years. No. Let's look at Uganda near high. The project near high. Which project?
But the project near from Maria to Munavir.
Actually the longest long term is 5 years. But 1 year, 6 months. That's where we are. And even the loaning system which they give you money today. Before you spend it, they are asking you to start paying back. You even leave some money, some loaning money. You leave it on account if they just cut off. Humanity. Humanity. Capitalism. That's why America. That is nothing. You can't tell Trump that many pregnant women died, many children, many you hit a hospital. That is nothing. It is not a part of capitalism. Capitalism, there is no remorse, passion. What? Capitalism is about profit. If you disturb me, I kill you. If you send it my way, I kill you. Yeah, of course, they say someone was put out of action or whatever. They don't say it is murder. But can you imagine? You move from USA, you go to Iraq. Let's say you are a general. you are going to fight people you have never seen.
Yes.
People who have never, they don't owe you anything. So see who mercy. So whatever he come, you bring warships, you bring planes, you bring infantry, you clear them. Now, yeah, what is your purpose of fighting?
So come,
it is just technical from home. Going to do this, get us this. So for you are going there for business, actually. It is real business. Yeah, capitalism. Business. How would we get there? How would we get that oil well? How does it become ours? Then, who has information? Chirendero, go and fake some information. Then Chirendero sits down and fakes information. And because you are in the control of all the information, like you see, Israel is destroying Gaza.
Yes.
For us, we think that Gaza does not even throw a bullet at Israel. Nobody reports that bullet. Even if 20 Israeli soldiers are killed,
so I mean,
you will not know because Gaza is not in the control of information. It's America. Even in this WhatsApp of ours, I think they are controlled in UK, if not
US. Yes.
So, when you are talking to your girlfriend, this man is looking at it. But although he knows it is money coming to him. But if in your talk, you endanger the roots of capitalism. Either they will shut down your phone, or they look at you, or they will send a mercenary, and at one time they'll find you dead. And they will not know why. And can even investigating a death to make sure it will never.
It will never.
Like nobody knows where Gaddafi is buried.
Gaddafi. Lumumba Simba Muhishi.
So those are Lumumba, Neria Gaddafi, and other things taking place in Africa and globally. It is the same system. This was what Kaleka. It's a problem because colonization. It has just been. It has just been changing tactics here. It's like you buy a car. Every time you buy another car, and you're always driving a car. That is all. They sat down in Berlin, they divided Africa among itself, and it has always been divided.
For
what? There was no person here. It's like Netanyahu. He looks at the world and he sees himself. There's nobody. He can't do anything.
We are not there. Just retract.
Like you can name British Vampire. Who just laugh and go, thank you very much. I'm Vampire, yes. But you will not talk that name. But for you, we'll call you James and say yes, and you go home and tell your parents, from now I'm no longer Chirindiro, I'm James. James, and James is the first name, and whatever, Chirindiro is now. It's rubbish. Don't make a son. You are finished. You can't be identified globally. Why do you become James? So after all, you are not James.
You are solely James. You
are not. You cannot be James.
Because it fungerina. Ya mwala wao. Akatfungerina elio nesha benefits. Esikase rukwibine rukwibine. Beti ya ukabya James Mujera.
I'm Sylvester. Sylvester what? You are not. I can never be Sylvester. No, even if they baptize me 100 times, I cannot be. It's like they tell you how to count. How to add. 2 plus 2 is 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. Unless you know 10 what? That thing is useless.
Because you are la way.
But if you say 2 mangoes plus 2 mangoes are 4 mangoes, then yes, you are counting. The counting now has sense. But this is the square root of what? And you spend a lot of time on square root. Say what? Up to your death, now you have a degree. Have you ever used square root?
Exactly.
Have you ever applied square root somewhere?
So malangere. So okay. So
but yeah, banasi. They can apply that square root militarily. They can apply it where for you don't. But for the yes, you spend time and then you know it which evolve. If they were telling you that now if you get two cows and you added there a male cow, those are 3.
Yes.
But after 2 years, these ones will have produced their small cows. You will not know you will now have 5. Then in your understanding of counting, you go in the line of cattle. I want to tell you that even before you get a degree, you will have a cow. You will have a goat. Because for you, that is how you count.
Relevant to
I was talking to Karama jungle man, very naked. But he was telling me that we don't know how to count money. I said, how? I said, now, how this we don't know how to count money? He asked me, do you have a cock at home or just some birds at home? Yes, I have like 2, 3. He said, how much do you think if you sold them, they would give you? I said, I want my 100,000. I said, okay. Can you move? Can you get from anywhere? You come home and you slaughter your cock without informing your wife? I said, no way. Why should I? Why should that should be really? I said, it means you know the value of a cock. But the 30,000 in your pocket, can you spend it without your wife? I can't even spend 300,000. How many cocks? You can spend 30 cocks.
Just like that.
When you have not told your wife. But you cannot kill one cock which is at home without informing her. She will even ask, but where did the cock go? Now, which means even the money we have, we don't know its value. You just, I have 300,000. 300,000, what? That's money. Which is much. Consistently. Kusongo so singa niki. Nimbwepura. Actually, sindesha unimbwepura. You can easily go to the bar na ruwa ule rachi. Munyibaba n'umurisa n'umura. Bait engoko this morning
one. Utwala ya ngoko no buri mndu atwala ngoko.
Mumbere nesikuye na hanu mama nesikuye na hanu actually no mutaka nesikuye na kulire. Kuye na hanu. You can see a value area attack to ngoko ngabeni umutwala mu. You can't kill it. Without explanation. But you are killing ibe esiringa chikumi. Sali yours. Now, can you be rich? No. Because you have pepper. And the pepper has no value as pepper because money is what it does.
Abagaga banasi bafunga na cash.
Cash of course is it's liquid.
Akafunga itu betu yine muyakole
ni muyakole numuleta assets. So ahuro wasanga netu mukolochi. Education yetu siri tu yesaya esasende nga probeto kashibara initamu.
What? Sikakwa bya nambe shuo bwire.
Now you call your money shillings. What is a shilling?
A shilling in niche.
Akanye shilling nika. We don't know. So if our money was called matoke. Ngoti bano ngote bitoke munani omwisha huyayi.
Obona mate mebitoke munani.
Byamene bitoke munani binumisha I should value them kuni bitoke.
Kudunesha butu ko kitoke salache kakula.
That's now the value.
Wow.
But our experience. Georgia.
Wenza so
situation
ekisomo chetu
chikabikola chitya that's why nangenge batulisi bakasema you see how mean they are with the money.
Yes,
bakanda bajungu tuko tuno what ya sente this girl wants back 500 and she yendra these the rich people we hear about. It's because you have education system you have recovers from it. So yeah, what it is.
Najukumichiwa kana nasinga
chikamanyisa yechi aliliwe chao ni 10 as in shillings and the word shilling sibala batatu bwerayo even if you ask this Museveni but what is a shilling Mr. Museveni the president our money is in shillings what is a shilling what is that we value so much in Uganda here that we call shilling
echo mundu angatunge chisenyo mwa wongo
sende kamyete okay this
namatsa ndi shilling chenga
this shilling I should not I wish it was even called a cow.
Back when then,
if our money was called cows, we would at least know that I have 3 cows inside here. Swala ngira vandu vanwanzeriwe echibandu
akumitwa litano
tukende chibandu value yacho sinene
omundu saleke ngai kunsindu chakakola nacho
tulisinge kabitunaute the way we count our money and something valuable manyani gold ditunye dutini gold manyani mulenge tunye tuyini mena ote merenga ya mangira nanga ya
so baby controlling a language
controlling a language so see nerike ndo wesima akanduka masomo lujungu ngalokude musabuli savior
yes
it is easy omulere mulu kama savior baba kana ngiribanga
ngacha chakabi
banga chakabi
chachiriku
called savior
wa musabuli akasani libu
bitu uyo omukonzo uli
musabuli
wa bandu uli musabuli wa vendu ndikabikanza risanda wabisabula nisere sabule zitu kiri musenda no kibusiya
kachikaleka
savior
abane
nduni ya gift
chisembo
baga chisembo nangaranga ni no sense but gift I'm called gift yenye gift ali hai she has never been given a single gift to a neighbor
niyo mukurungo mwabosi so amalangara abachina ukiwa mwabuwe abachina abajapani abahindi ebo bakaba na with understanding yabo lechindu omoleme lwabo chichikale kanendege yabo bakolai kondo chiliro mululeme ndugamba mwebwe abere wakola icho sichiri no mululeme eroketi nicho malukonzo
si uchasi neriba tuli green okubendo benene hata ukasanga nomulinya nambere ngoluku ruwa musaga kandi nambere ngete yeleza neri akanyeleza ngasiluku confusion yes babu confusing you are putting a leather jacket that means wambere uruhu
wow
seleka jacket yo look
kaibwe ba taka kuibei amani kundo babe luka yule
bicho ruhu hanu
ambu wambere ruhu
unebwa ntamba ruhu lambere luteke awe
kakabwa masuwama ya mutaho musube nyuma no mutahwa ni doctor
no mutahwa kana kwa ambo kwa mama mutahwa what is wrong with the riba mutahwa
uri muberia
oleva muna marwala na mutambe amala what's wrong with that abiri ndanga no mulema ambu bitu kanti neri noketi minga kanda mpaka karuka ngamunye kinye kehisho uta you stupid you think Satan is so small that this is his property if Satan can fight God how would we estimate him by the way nyanga we not even supposed to join that war
milu tolo nyabanga no way
it is heavenly war we are not a party you can't tell me nerinya muhanga bakona na state now prepare to fight way ngasiramu if Satan defeats God do I lose if God defeats Satan do I lose do I know why
travel it ngoro mama
suppose the war ends will you even be informed that the war has ended because I read somewhere in Job there was a meeting in heaven and Satan was among the guys coming to attend the meeting. If this one is attending meetings, the Satan tell people here that is going to happen. Attending the meeting. We had the minutes forwarded to us. If you go to the to manya crusaders, manya kwati, soldiers of
tukalo mamalo tawe tungalo kasinga ndimuchirikenya kundu siya zangingiro mamalo tawe kuna langiro mundu sinebwa kwelida abi abantu baba berewa amagane nichiniya chinene lena mwibakande inje ngomabululu bunga wote abantu babiri bayitsimbiye ninje ngafure ngekani kutsebwe betu nje nabere minyete nibyangalwa malo ate wai so malangano mundu ni very hit na kutsebwe more than ever believed yaka na utechiwa renga